used to tomatoes.
Now we are recording. If you'd like, so Matt, you rolled a 20. You
Yeah.
said Birch rolled a 2. Did you already roll, Ryan? 15. And well, I roll. It'd be 20 if I rolled a 20. Oh dang it!
Eagle
All right, Matt. Who
bomb.
gets to do it?
Quiet tinker here. What about seconds here? Yeah, I think I definitely know who's doing it.
Do you?
Adam.
Nobody saw this coming.
Fuck, what? Dude, it's been so long I don't even remember.
Fucking bitch.
Hey, that's your fault.
Adam.
Uh,
Damn.
You ever want to fuck a plane?
can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Madam?
I don't know why fucking Matt's being a bitch then.
What do you mean?
He's fucking acting like
He's
I'm
dead.
not. Yeah, there you go.
Or am I dead?
You're
Can
dead.
you guys hear me?
No,
We can hear you.
No.
I don't know if you're actually playing a joke on us or not.
I think you started.
Hello?
I think you
Hello?
started.
Hello.
Did you guys hear me?
He started.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
We literally said no when you asked if we could hear you.
okay, yeah, no, I couldn't hear that. Okay, so
Okay.
it was me.
I genuinely don't remember because it's been so long. Thank you, Matt, for that.
It's also partially my fault. But I'm an innocent angel. I could never.
Yeah, you're fine.
Real.
Parry. Can I parry
Oh,
that?
what?
Can I parry that? What's the AC
Yes,
on
yes.
that?
28.
They were. Most of them were half my fault.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what I can remember.
I'll take 1.5% of the blame. What the fuck is this?
I remember nothing.
That's good.
If I do it, can I give anyone I want disadvantage?
So
Honestly, yes.
basically, we were walking around, and
Go ahead,
we
yeah.
walked back. We were walking towards the mist, and then we
missed my
found a
wife.
a tiny copper cup or brass. I can't remember what it was. And I was like, "Holy shit! This is a casing for a gun. That's insane. A bullet, I mean." And then I pulled out my gun and I twirled it around and I shot myself in the mouth, and that was pretty not cool.
Also, the casing was for like a slightly larger caliber than yours, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, indeed. And so I was like, "Cool, that sucked." And then we kept walking, and then Jet stole my chaos case and opened it like 3 times.
Yeah.
And a bunch of
Yes,
shit
yes,
happened
you
with
did.
that.
I honestly forgot about
Shenanigans ensued, and from what I remember, that was pretty much it.
Yeah, it ended with Jet running away on a sled.
Was anyone on the sled? I think we got on the sled.
I was trying to get on the sled, but then I
it's-
just realized if I didn't want to get kidnapped.
that. It has truly been extremely long since our last session.
It was like 3 weeks.
It has not been 3 weeks. Here,
Yeah,
actually,
that's-
I will go look right
I
now.
think so. I think it's been 3 weeks.
You see
maybe
the
more,
messages I
been-
sent
but I think
you?
it was 3.
No.
It's been the beginning
Hold
of August. It's been a month and a week.
A month and a half.
Sick.
Excuse me. Because the last roll was on August 4th.
I'm so incoherently intelligent. You have no idea. Just closed like
What?
19 tabs on my top monitor.
Do Control Shift T.
Yippee! Thanks, Asian.
Oh shit! My keys are still here. I'm gonna go put these in the thing.
I'm gonna go drink and drive. Be right back. Aaron, I'm coming over.
Should I
Maybe
drink?
not in one piece, but I'm coming.
Oh, he coming.
No. Dude, I can't open this. I feel like a like a
should I get
chimpanzee in a
alcohol while I'm
test
downstairs?
research lab trying to open a puzzle box.
Totally.
Getting some on my way home. I have witnessed something. I'm not going to share it to anybody, but I'm just letting you know I am scarred.
There we go.
That disadvantage. Okay.
You saw the message I
Yes,
sent you?
did.
Yeah.
Dude, there's another layer. I'm gonna cry. No.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have Kingslayer now.
What?
Yeah.
Kink what?
King Slayer. I'm sick, so you'll hear some weird stuff from me.
You have the Kingslayer disease virus?
Yes.
Anything else from that jumping board? Air.
Sounds about right.
I hope I drop a brick on my foot.
Yeah.
Hope it explodes.
Yeah.
Guys, should I do drinking?
No,
No.
you're already stupid enough. I'm eating Spanish chocolate.
Arriba.
I don't have that much. Oh shit.
Aaron, you
Okay.
good?
Yeah, sorry. I was looking at something. Alright, so, go back to Senior Clink so I can see what you all are rolling. Where is he? There he is. Senior Twink. Alright, so, forgive me if it takes me a second to, like, remember exactly what was happening. For obvious reasons. But, so yeah.
I clicked the wrong button.
You all ended with dealing with it, and then it I forget, how did the you like created the sled out of like shape water?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
froze
made
it?
it out of ice.
What made it go? It wasn't something pulling
Jet.
it.
I think it was like a dog or something.
Jet.
Oh yeah, it was.
Oh, Jet was the dog. Sorry.
Oh, so it was Pine's wolf.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was
I thought
Jet.
Jet pulled it with her teeth or something, or something crazy like that.
No, Jet wanted to ride on it, didn't she?
I can't remember.
No, Jet wanted to pull it.
No, I think Matt's right. I think she wanted to pull it, and because like people were like wanting to get somewhere fast, and she was like, "Okay, I can do that."
Oh yeah, no, I remember now.
So,
yeah, I remember that.
And then she just ran off on her own because nobody got on the sled instantly. Because the second she
I'm
put the rope in
pretty
her mouth, she
sure-
just ran. I don't.
I
believe anyone
was
got on
about
it.
to try. I was saying I wanted to try to like make a little back piece for me and Thorn to sit on,
I believe you
and
did,
then
but
just
she
ran.
was just gone.
But yeah, I did make it. I
Yeah.
did make it, but it was
Yeah, I mean you're not wrong there, but so yeah, so Jet is somewhere. So that's something.
oh my god.
Everyone else is still together though. How is
Yeah.
everybody's full HP?
I'm missing
No.
one.
Matt
HP.
shot himself.
I remember Matt shot himself.
I'm
but,
at I'm at
nothing
half health.
Catastrophic. What happened to you? I forgot.
No,
That's from him shooting
more
himself.
Shit with
Was
Jet.
it that?
No, no,
Okay. I
no.
thought so.
I took like 19 from that, and then like,
Like chaos case.
Thorn hit me.
Oh,
and
that's right.
also Jet hit me.
That's
I just
also
got I
right.
just was being abused by a
He was
woman,
being
and I got
abused
shot by
by
a gun.
women.
I
Lucky
lost
you.
1 HP for punching
Holden.
Holden and his black arm. Yeah,
Hmm.
because we were testing it.
I remember that. Okay.
I really want to ask Thorn,
Yes.
What?
not Thorn. What's her name?
Cal.
The druid. The
Oh,
heal me.
Pine.
Pine.
What? She's standing. everybody. I'm assuming everybody is looking at the dust trail that was left, just kind of gawking.
I also remember tried making like a barrier, but she just broke through it.
Mm-hmm. I think I also remember that. Aren't people like tied together via a rope?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I was almost.
Oh wait,
actually,
who all was
wasn't
tied together? Fuck.
I was. No,
Clearly
Jet
not
and-
Jet.
Wait, who was?
I was
Who was?
holding
No,
in the
somebody
back.
was tied to Jet.
Oh,
Yo,
there
Jet, me and
was someone.
Cal. Jet, me, and Cal.
Okay.
Oh
I
yes,
don't
that's
But
right.
she slipped out of the ropes. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, I think
Okay.
she slipped out of the rope. I'm pretty sure she slipped out of the rope to open the chaos case again.
She did. That's exactly what happened. Okay, yeah. So she just ran. So you and Cal are still tied off to each other.
I'm
You lucky you. But
Who were we tied to? It was me, Thorn, and somebody else.
gosh, I do
Tied-
not remember.
I think you are trying to.
I think it was either Birch or Holden. I'm
I
pretty
think
sure it was
you're
somebody
in between
large.
Birch and Holden, is what I believe you are.
No, I'm pretty
You
sure
got the short
I
end
was
of the
with
stick.
Thorn.
Oh my god! If we run in opposite
thought I was
directions,
with
we're
Thorn.
gonna
No,
get
because
off.
No, that's how I know.
One group has Birch, one group has Holden, and I was attached to
Oh,
one
dang
of
it,
them.
it was.
Because
That
that's
is
why I was
right.
still sitting in the back. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So there's.
I'm pretty
Holden-
sure it was me, Thorn, in one of them. I think it was Birch because I remember thinking,
Yeah.
I wanted Holden.
I think it was Birch.
Yeah,
too.
I think it was Birch because I couldn't get away from Holden at all.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's accurate. Zach, do you want to figure something out for Ugwa? Just yes or no.
Figure something out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get on that. Anyways, so
Thank you.
What?
um,
Are we just about to blast Ugwa?
don't worry about it. So Jet, everybody's watching her dust trail run off. You said you wanted to ask Pine something.
Hey,
To heal
Pine,
him.
I'm like bleeding a lot. Can I get like a bit of healing? Possibly,
She,
maybe, possibly.
She looks to you, looks down
What the fuck
to
is that?
Thorn, and then gives you a thumbs up, and then like continues to like go back to doing nothing.
You're fine.
After that, she then like she like kneels down and like puts her hands up, kind of like I was joking, it's like style thing, and then she is gonna do something. Gotta find which one of these is her, because there's like 1,000 tabs here.
Boy.
Pine. She is
I can't turn my camera on.
So what's your health at? How?
57
Okay, she casts
out of
first-
96.
She cast first level cure wounds on you
What is that? 1d8.
for a total of she rolled well actually 11 HP.
I'll take that. Maybe it at least stops the
I'll
bleeding.
take it. Dies.
I'm sure you won't need. a
Wait,
high
can
amount
we
of
do
HP or
12?
anything. No,
Can we do 12?
no, you're
But-
stuck at 68.
But I'm at 68. It's 68 out of 96.
Yeah, that's
Imagine
fine.
it being 69 out of 96.
Nope.
Fuck.
So, yeah. So what are we doing? What's the plan currently? You all did hear gunshots in the fog, or what you assume to be gunshots in the fog, as well. I farted, just for those who are curious.
I could hear it.
Yeah.
Can you repeat that in the mic so can we
Yeah.
get that
Let me open it up
in
real
on
quick
audio?
to get all the gas out.
Open it up.
Can we get it on vinyl?
That was easy.
Just take a shit on a vinyl record. All right. So, like, either way, what is the plan? What are we doing?
I
Don't
think I'm
do
just
the
standing
gunshots?
absolutely flabbergasted at the fucking Coyote Roadrunner antics that I just witnessed.
Just like wheel screech sounds
I'm
as she
just-
starts to run, doesn't move for like 3 seconds, and then
Yeah, it's like the Shaggy, like she winds up and then
Yeah.
she just bolts.
her legs
think I'm
turn
just
into
laying
like
on the floor.
horribly animated
Sorry.
circles.
Dude, imagine she just has Toon Force.
I mean, so
She
far,
does.
it's not far off. But
I
yeah, go
I
on.
like man.
I don't.
I think I'm just gonna lay on the floor and cry because of the chaos case antics and me like being beaten.
Yeah.
Point and laugh.
So
I'm just gonna pout.
I'm gonna walk it in the direction that fucking Jet bolted in.
okay. So Chaos
I'm
and
just
Thorn,
being
you just start
dragged.
getting dragged. Birch, you don't
Okay.
even seem to notice that there is now extra weight.
I'm going to make a small little thing, a small square.
If I
Not
did,
small.
I'd probably put Thorn on my shoulder and then just drag Chaos.
She
I'm
would,
gonna
like,
make a
yeah, she would be fine with that.
I hate that.
She finds Birch funny, and she finds that you hating Birch is also funny.
I'm going to just make a little ice square for
Okay.
me to sit on.
Is there only room for one?
I mean, it's like probably 5 feet by 5 feet.
Okay, then
So
Thorn would definitely just sit on it as well.
Freeze her ass off.
What?
And freeze her ass off because it's
Yeah.
fucking eyes.
She figured it out.
worth it for not having to walk.
She sits on him.
Chaos, roll a d4.
I wouldn't mind that. What am I gonna do? Say no? The fuck?
Roll a d4.
If you did, she'd kill you.
4.
Okay, she sits on her. I chose evens, so.
You could have rolled that at disadvantage.
Alright, so, Ash, are you gonna, speak to Cal at all?
Yeah, it's like, do we follow her, or will she find her way back, like a dog or something? Can she catch her scent?
Generally speaking, maybe? I don't know. She it's not super
Do I
uncommon
smell?
that she would do this.
Yes.
You say that, she kind of like turns around. I imagine you're tied on like behind her. She turns around and just kind of like leans down. Her head gets like about right here. You're like no, I wouldn't say so.
Okay.
Birch in the distance. You stink!
She just like giggles. Yeah, hearing that.
You reek of daddy issues.
She also as
Hey, at least I have a daddy.
she she stands back up and she kind of like gestures to Kai and like calls him over, and she also kind of like half gestures to Pine as well. But calls Kai over. She's like, I know you're alone. If you'd like, you could join this little line we have here since we're one down.
I should have said mommy issues. Because it is more real.
She looks down at Ash and she's like, "You wouldn't mind Kai tying in with this, would you?"
I guess not.
Kai, like as he's saying
Internally sobbed.
that, Kai's like, I'd rather stick by myself. I'm more comfortable that way.
Just come by.
So I do
You
stink.
just see Ash like. Did he say that?
So I do. Yeah.
You get flicked on the side of the head,
I just come back. Told you!
and without a word, Kai kind of walks back. Pine is currently in human form, sitting on top of her wolf, crisscross applesauce, following Birch's group. So
Where should we go?
Birch is gonna turn. What's the wolf's name again?
John. Actually, what?
John
Wolf.
Fallout.
Dog meat. Actually,
Kane.
where is it?
Yeah, duh. His
Kane.
name's Kane.
Raisin Cane.
I'm gonna turn to Kane and so Birch is gonna have said that, by the way. So that you do stink, or whatever. So he's gonna turn to Kane. He's gonna. Do you think he stinks? Well, pointing towards Ash.
Kane, while not breaking stride, kind of looks up at you and then just does like the dog thing. Well, they'll go from like straight face to just start like panting.
Yeah.
Oh, my fucking headset just killed itself. Hold on.
It gives you the side eye.
No, I mean, he looks like straight at him, and then does like the like just like the
Sorry, can
content
you
dog.
can you repeat that? My headset fucking disconnected.
Kane does like the dog thing where they'll go from like a completely straight face and like look you dead in the eyes and then just do like the like with the big stupid smile.
It starts panting, yeah.
Yeah, but like no, like where they're like extra, like it's like a happy
Like
pant
the
rather than a
Happy pant, yeah.
yeah.
I'll take that as a no.
But
And then I'll continue walking.
all right, so as everybody is
shit.
now moving, then
Yeah. Is Cal following them?
Cal is like a couple, maybe 10 foot behind the rest of the group. So like
Birch and
there's
them? Okay.
Birch and his group in the front. Pine's like a couple paces to the right of them, and Cal and you are like maybe 10 feet behind them.
I have a question.
So you are in the back of the
Good night.
pack, Ryan. What, Matt?
I'm in the back of the...
How tall is Cal?
Cal is currently.
Currently? Oh, yeah, because she can grow. I forgot.
Yes,
Isn't she like
Cal,
7?
She is. Where is her? There she is. She is 7'2".
Yeah.
How tall is Ash?
5'2".
Pretty variable.
Yeah. But
I'd
like you're
say,
like,
like-
like regular
Right now.
right now, like your chosen default appearance.
Just like 5'11".
Wow, you don't have it written down.
I can just.
Because
can
the
just-
changes, just like solve for X, I don't know.
Yes.
I just like to imagine him like slightly struggling to keep up with Cal's strides.
She does
Especially because I
very
have
long
like
legs.
a peg leg right now.
Yes. No, two,
have to, like-
mind you. Two
He's just
peg
fucking
legs.
like stumbling.
Peg legs.
Oh yeah,
Remember?
both your
You
legs are
paid
gone.
the ultimate price. Your
It's
other
honestly
leg.
not as bad as I thought it would be.
I know. I was gonna make it something like much worse, and I was actually gonna like finally have a reason to nerf Unbreakable Ward, but then I was like, nah, this would be funny as shit.
Nah, funny.
That's so fucking.
That's so Aaron.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
And you fall down in amazement, but then as the dust settles, you realize you did not fall down from amazement. You fell down due to the lack of your other leg.
Do you think I'd be like?
Everybody just
Yes.
went quiet. Like, it was-
I was waiting because I was waiting for Matt to finish.
I don't think he started
I think
anything.
Matt was waiting for
He
me
was
to
just making
finish.
noises.
I said
I
I oughta go, Ryan. You started speaking
Aye, aye.
first.
Yeah.
did he?
By, like,
did I?
half a
Did
second.
Ryan?
Who knows? Who cares?
Who knows anymore? So is she like not really dragging me around, but like
She's
is the pace so brisk that I'm like kind of stumbling?
if you falter, she does not slow down. You just the rope kind of gets
You're
taut,
gonna get
and you're just like,
dragged.
ugh. So like, yeah,
Ask her to carry you.
she wouldn't straight up like make you fall to the ground, but she's not going slower just to like help you.
It's like that fucking scene from Toy Story with Woody and the spoon or Spork or whatever the fuck. Carry me.
Ask
no.
her to carry.
Please.
I should say it.
Chaos.
You should
I
carry him bridal style.
does chaos?
Hey,
say
Cal!
this?
Did you even say?
Hey, Cal.
She just goes, and then like kind of.
Ash is having a hard time keeping up. Maybe you should pick him up. You know, all bridal style and shit.
Chaos.
I would
You,
fight-
you see her smirk and her like eyebrows raise. From behind
Can I try and
her,
run?
Ash, you see like her go, and then she turns around and she just goes.
Oh. I'd imagine I'd try and like run away, but I'd like
Why,
fall over.
So You like instinctively try and like run the opposite direction, but you feel the
But the
rope
rope is
get
yanked you
extraordinarily taut as she grabs it, and everybody else sees her
No.
rip it towards her, and she grabs you in her arms, and she goes, "Oh, sweet prince, is it too hard for you to walk like a normal person?" And then puts you back on the ground.
Now he has 3 wooden legs.
Wooden
Yes.
legs.
Yeah, you lost your yeah, you lost your penis as well.
I got a bag. I got a.
That's
You
not
got
gonna
a
be the
strap
only
on right
leg.
now.
Penis.
But yeah. So that happens. You are now back
I
on
can
your
man
2
my
legs,
legs to work.
if you can even call them that. What do you say?
Can I use cast command to make my legs go? I
Walk.
command my legs to go back.
I imagine that, and then I just imagine a business hips from Fortnite.
He just like everybody sees him look down and go, grow, and then it's like wrong thing. But yeah. So you guys are walking along. You do.
Oh.
Huh?
I wanted to say something.
No.
No.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I want more roleplay. I wanted to say, like, I am actually very excited to be cooperating with this party. I like begged endlessly to be able to be the one to assess this party.
I'm
But
sure you did.
Maz wasn't having it.
Nice of you, dude. To the left of you on the sled.
But now
is
that I met
Jet.
Jet, I'm so glad.
You did
Is that
hear what I
right?
said, right?
Yeah. I just slow. He's right behind me, isn't he?
Ash, I would like to point out that even with you still being behind the group, you never noticed her, like, sneak up. Just like you heard her speak, and suddenly you just noticed that she was also on the sled with Chaos and Thorn.
What the fuck? Can I just, like, turn the part she's sitting on into water?
Yeah. You do that?
Yes.
She like sitting like on her butt. Obviously, she has like her knees like pulled up. She's like has them right here. She you do that, and she's like she like gets mad, stands up, brings her heel like
Please.
180 degrees up, and just shatters the entire sled.
I was really hoping she'd go for the chaos case again, open it, and nothing happens.
So.
Or, like, she just can't open it.
As they
Because
fall
it's
off,
used all... I'm pretty sure she's used all of the fucking uses.
I think she
as
has.
they fall off, Birch is going to pull the rope and pull specifically Thorn up to him.
I believe Thorn was behind Chaos, so you would have
Was
to
she?
grab. Yeah, so Chaos is like
I'm gonna reach straight over.
just grabs her
dude,
by
I
like the
really-
head. It's not even the. She's just like, oh.
Yeah.
I really want to take out one of the potatoes, say, here, hold this, and then just walk away.
I'm gonna reach straight
hot
over,
potatoes?
Yeah.
grab her rope, and bring her towards me. He's like, "Oh, you don't
what's
want
up,
to get
big guy?
wet, do you?"
Yeah, I'd prefer not to.
I'm gonna put her on my shoulder there.
Cool.
So Chaos is now just like, it's just like hanging.
And with that, she.
Where did we get this rope?
It was in somebody's pack. I forget who. I think it might have been like Cal that had it or something. I don't know. Somebody had it.
Maybe IDK.
It's one of those things that I expect like most people to have in their packs because it's just part of the starter gear. But yeah, so with that, Jet is now like sulking, walking behind Birch, Chaos, and Thorn. And Kai walks up to her, and you guys kind of overhear as Kai is. He doesn't talk loud. He's very like to himself most of the time.
Hush,
as
hush.
I know you know. So he walks up to her, and he's just kind of in a hushed tone, like, "Well, Well, you went off on your little adventure. Did you see anything of note? And she just kind of and like looks away from him. And you hear Cal go, Jet. And she immediately perks back up and she's like, well, not really. There was a couple like weird looking dudes. I murdered them, but did not. They were bad. They tried to kill me.
I'm murderers.
I think.
Probably.
Either way, they're dead now, so it doesn't matter. We can't ask them.
How much noise did you make?
Either way, they're dead now. So,
Okay.
there was like this like up a little ways. There was this thing that was making this sound, and like as she says that, you hear like this deep, just like almost this sobbing.
Uh-oh.
And
Which?
I would like Peeps to roll perception.
Okay.
I love
We're turning
rolling
around.
Perception. Especially when I get a 26.
22.
15.
Okay, all of that is fine. So Birch, you hear this sort of sobbing sound. You get the general direction that it's in, and it is the direction that you saw Jet kind of run off in. Just for reference, you all have been walking and kind of just like, small talk here and there for roughly half an hour until Jet has now come back. So you hear something up in the ways. It sounds like it's still a ways off, which is sort of unsettling even to you, because if you're able to hear it that clearly,
It's
it
loud.
must be pretty loud. While still sounding almost muffled. Ash and Chaos, you absolutely distinguish this as this is absolutely something. It doesn't even. You would describe it as more of something mimicking a sob. It does not sound natural at all, and you get the idea that, it's almost like a lure.
Yeah.
Sorry,
No,
is that-
no,
is
no,
that-
no, no,
is that-
no, no, no. We're not doing that. No.
But somebody's crying, they need help!
It's not real, Birch.
What do you mean?
It's lying.
I mean, Birch could
well,
be
how
right. It
could a
be
crier be
some
lying?
horrendous creature that is just
That's
begging
not a-
for help. This is
It's
the
not
way-
a-
Yeah, we could help her!
We don't want to
I'm
help
gonna,
horrendous creatures.
like- Okay, it's hard to. I'm gonna put a hand on his arm, but I'd have to tippy toe, and also the rope would yank me. But I'm gonna try and do that, and I was like, it's not real. I'm sorry. It's a mimic. It's a decoy. It's a mockery of the humans' suffering.
Oh,
Okay. How about
but
this, Birch?
sad.
I will. How far away did it sound?
It sounded like it was a good ways out, but you'd probably still have to walk like a couple minutes.
If we get close, I will go invisible and check it out.
I don't trust you.
Thorn's like, Chaos, I don't
Okay.
know. Visibility is bad here. We don't know what's in it. I don't know how good of an idea that is.
And
That's
I'm
fair.
just gonna lift up the rope. You're still attached too. They would see this. They'd see me. Yeah.
Kai walks up and he's like, I mean, I could always go with Chaos. I'm
Kitty
pretty
could
adept
do
in
it,
stealth
yeah.
as well. Would that
Yeah,
Yeah, we can-
I think Kitty should do it. Kitty
be-
better.
do not call me Kitty.
Kitty.
I'm gonna pull out a knife.
Peanut butter.
Okay, you pull out a knife.
Okay. Stick.
Fucking ugh.
What do you pull out a knife for?
No. I just want to stab Birch. I'm not
I
going
thought
to.
you were going
I
to
want
threaten
to.
Kai. I was like, what did he do?
No. I
On a
just don't
different
like
tangent.
people saying someone's better than me.
On a different tangent, I find a really nice
Especially
stick
when I
on the
know full
ground.
well they are.
Yeah. So, I mean, Chaos, Kai did ask if you would be, more comfortable if he went with you.
Yeah. That sounds great. We can check it out, not get too close, just close enough to see it and see what the fuck it is.
So,
Yeah.
Kitty
Do
and
not
Mitch.
call me
No. So Kitty, Carlos go and check it out if we get close, yeah?
I suppose.
Okay.
So
We need to find something to keep his mouth shut.
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
I like
But-
jerky.
So
Because I like jerking off.
so
We'll
as
go
you guys
jerky
are
somewhere else.
continuing, Ash, as you like are sitting there with your hand on Birch's arm, you get yanked away from it, and Cal says, "Well, I guess we should go first, huh?"
And she gives
Right
you
into the
her
face of
hand
danger.
to hold like that.
Kicking and
And she goes, "Oh,
crying.
I know it's gonna be hard. Do you need to be carried again?" Just like giving you like a, oh, like look, very very over dramatic.
He
I
just
think he
starts.
does.
He just starts tapping the tip of his fingers, like, maybe.
Does he say anything?
I think I just have a look of like
Despair.
minor, like
Minor.
staring daggers kind of thing.
At her?
But
Yeah, at her.
Bert's just gonna raise his hand. Can I be carried?
She like looks up at Birch and she's like, "We could probably arrange that."
Yay!
And then she looks back down at Ash and she goes, "You're fun," and then continues walking without care of him keeping up.
Fucker. Bitch, wait.
He's just like,
Yeah, dude, can I please say, careful with your words, don't call her mommy yet.
What? Well, all I heard was mommy, and then I like
Yeah,
a word
that's also
salad.
all I heard.
all I
Careful
heard
with-
was mummy yet.
Careful with your words, don't call her mommy yet.
Baby one blood.
Anyways,
Baby
girl.
up here.
It's a sack.
blessing.
So with all this,
Who's gonna follow?
what is that?
Piss.
By the way, with all this, didn't
Alcohol
Ugwa
type?
like specifically not want to be tied to something?
And didn't he want to float?
Okay.
Yeah, he wanted to float.
So yeah, he was.
I
Just,
thought he was just shelled up.
I didn't hear anything you said there, Zach.
By the end of it, I thought I was.
You were just like kind of.
But-
I thought we tied
I
him
was
to-
floating
I thought-
originally.
yeah,
Okay.
I thought we tied him to something and he was just being dragged while he was in a shell.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So, you guys continue walking towards the direction of the sobbing, and as you all are getting close, every once in a while, you hear like the dragging behind the party, and like the clunking as what seemingly a shell hits rock. But
Dunk.
in a very swift motion, who is the
What is
person
Ugwa?
before the end of the line of Ugwa? So who is Ugwa tied onto that is just being dragged?
Probably Holden.
Okay,
to
so
be
Yeah.
fair.
Holden.
Where is Holden?
Probably near
He's
the
just
back.
chilling. Holden, you kind of see him stop and like whip around, and he
Whip it
goes,
out.
"Well, that's not good."
Whip it up.
So we're wrong.
And as you all turn to see him, the rope is snapped,
Uh-oh.
and Ugwa is not there.
Where'd Turtle go? Who took Turtle away?
What the fuck?
He probably found a good spot.
Did he fry himself? What happened, Holden?
It's like Holden turns. He's like, I just felt the rope get tight for a second, and he was gone.
And then it was Lex, yeah.
That broke the rope. It might have torn a different person in half.
I don't know.
Oh.
Did
Do
anybody
you
hear
know?
anything? If
No.
you would like to roll, you can.
I'm gonna pull out my gun.
What perception?
Yes.
Okay. That's
Horrible.
not an 11. That's
Let's go.
actually
Should
an
I have?
18.
Yeah, I'm
That
thinking I'm
11
gonna
is
roll it
actually
with-
an 18.
I think I'm gonna roll it with disadvantage because I'm like way in the front, right?
I should probably re-roll that
At the
with
moment, I mean,
disadvantage 'cause
she's
I've got
not like
fucking
way
chaos
above the
happening.
group. She's kind of walking like side to side with Birch, so you're kind of close with everybody.
Nah, you should roll with disadvantage because chaos is nearby and he's probably fucking yapping.
That is not wrong. So the highest we have is
I'm
an
not
18 from
yapping.
Chaos's thing.
Okay.
16.
Really?
Chaos, you before Holden turned around, you kind of like the past almost you'd say like the past mile or so. Every once in a while, you would hear like the faintest, like it almost just sounded like just like a clicking. But it was so faint and so quiet that you couldn't figure out if it was just your mind messing with you or if if it was something, it might have been like a rock, kind of like settling.
Birch is...
Why do we have a witch
I'll
and a
finish.
clicker?
Birch is gonna look at Kane and go like, "Did you hear anything? You smell anything?"
He seems calm still.
Oh,
Didn't seem to
if puppy
perk up.
calms, I think we're fine. But where'd Turtle go?
But Chaos, like, so you kind of like realized that you had been hearing that, you no longer do, but before Holden like alerted to something, you did hear what sounded like just the slightest hint of movement behind the group. But once again, it was so faint that you didn't even register it at the time.
I'm going to be extremely on edge for specifically that sound, and I'm going to have my gun
Clicking.
ready.
Okay.
Should
Yes.
we not look for Turtle?
I
don't know where to look.
yeah.
I think
I mean,
Should
I
we
think
not
the
backtrack?
rope kind of got taut in that direction, and he kind of like signals to his right. So maybe
Signals.
he went that way.
Do you want to split up
I'm
then?
gonna slowly.
Zach,
think it'd be a
look
great
that
idea to
way.
hold on.
Kitty, you good at stealth. You want to have a look? Something might have happened.
I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Hold on 1 second. I need to.
bomb through what?
What? Bomb threat?
Bomb threat?
It's on the news feed in Ohio.
Why are you
Hey,
watching
I
the
went
news
to
feed for
Ohio.
It's not. It's just something on my feed and YouTube.
Yeah, it's just
All right.
why?
So you all are gonna
Stop
try and
looking
go
at
off in that
Ohio.
direction.
Well, I was also saying we could split up.
We could.
No!
We could definitely split up. Actually,
Fuck
That's
you.
always a
good.
good idea. I love it when they do that.
So I have a question. What were the other things called?
Other things?
the stalker
talking
and
about?
the howler.
Huh. Huh.
The
Weird.
yapper.
So
No, that's chaos.
You know, Matt, I did make you choose one. Anyways,
no, I didn't. I didn't choose one though.
I asked you if you,
Oh,
based off of
no!
that information.
I said I know. I said if I would. I said no. I didn't. I didn't say I would. I said if I were to, I
Gave
would.
me a name.
I hate you so much. I literally said I'm not choosing one, but if I would.
Hey Ryan, what was the last one's name? Damn.
Clever
Okay.
boy.
Muncher. The muncher. Big
So
munch.
so yeah.
Ow.
So
Ow, ow, ow,
I now, fellas,
No.
now that you all are trying to kind of follow a trail here, Zach, you gave me an idea, which does make sense for Ugwa. However, I'm still going to use this idea I would just like to let you know you are in a place that is just full of fog.
Uh-oh.
So yeah.
I mean, that's the same place we're in, so.
Yeah,
home
that's
sweet
what I'm
home.
saying.
Yeah.
But so I need whoever is good at perception. You will need to roll.
I have a
Ryan.
Thor
What do you
is
have,
gonna
Ryan?
roll here. She's
Plus
really bad at perception.
9.
Not it.
I'll roll. I
I'll
at
do
least I have a minimum of 18, which is good.
I did not roll.
roll better than
24.
24. Okay. Chaos. You actually see something as you all are trying to find the slightest hint of any sign at all that something happened. Within the fog, you see almost this line of like a thicker fog that is slowly starting to dissipate. And as you get up to it, you kind of like wave your hand in it. And
I
it
have my
does-
gun drawn.
it
I want to
does-
say.
Yeah, yes, I know you do. It does seem to dissipate differently than like it actually moves instead of like the other fog. It's just there. You go to smell it, and it smells distinctly like the Forever Doink.
Oh. Forever Doink.
And you, as you kind of follow the smell with your eyes and nose, you can see what
Wait, we
appears
need
to
the
be
dog.
a trail. Slowly fading away, though, so you have to be quick.
Okay, I'm gonna start running that way, and I'm gonna say we need the hound.
So Chaos starts running, and Birch, being Birch, having a slow reaction time, probably doesn't, if I had to guess.
Huh?
So
So
Chaos
I have a
eats the
knife.
dirt.
I have a knife.
Okay, are you gonna cut it first? There you go. That's what I wanted to hear.
No, I won't cut it. I won't cut it first since I did
Okay, so-
forget. But once I feel it tighten, I am going to cut it and keep going.
Okay, so he starts running, cuts the rope, and then continues on. Cal sees this, looks to Pine, and goes, I guess Kane's got a job. And so Kane and Pine run off. And with that, she looks to Ash and goes,
No.
oh yeah, it's happening.
No.
And she puts her arms out, inviting. Not picking you up, but she's inviting.
She just wiggles her eyebrows. She wiggles her eyebrows at him.
Nope, she's just straight
I-
up staring into his eyes.
What's happening?
I'm gonna rub my face, just sigh, and then look like I want to absolutely just disappear as I slowly walk.
Okay,
I
so
just-
you get into her arms.
Very begrudgingly.
Okay, so you
Too much
you
chagrin.
climb in, and with that, you hear her just kind of like chuckle to herself, and she holds you in one arm, like she's pretty much like doing this, and you're like sat on her shoulder. And with that, you see her like take a fist, hit it to her chest, and a rune appears, and she starts to grow to roughly the size of Birch, and she starts hauling.
Ooh.
I'm gonna use jump to triple my jump distance.
Okay,
So
so
maybe
how
that
long
can
your
help
jump
me go
distance is?
faster.
okay,
probably-
so
I'm pretty
either
sure
way, everybody
default
is
is
now
10.
moving
I don't know.
to follow Chaos and the Hound, Kane,
Yep.
on this smoke trail. Okay. Nobody really. Okay. As you guys are running, what's everybody's passive perceptions again?
19.
Passive
Does
perception.
anybody have
18.
anything better than a 19?
8.
What,
No.
what? How do you tell passive perception? What is
Passive,
that?
it's under your saving throws.
It's 10 plus your
I am
plus
still
roll.
being
Yours
vigilant
is
for
10
that sound.
probably,
I will
Birch.
point out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kai and Pine have 20s. Okay, so you're being vigilant for the sound. Chaos. Because I will give you that, I'm going to give you a bonus to this.
If I
Chaos, you do, as you're running with everybody, the party is clearly not doing anything to not make noise. We have that well established.
Yes.
You do start to notice the trail is starting to fade. Like it's getting quite hard to like stay on. And you, from your left, like you're running this way, and for the left of the party, relatively close, you hear the
I'm going to shoot it
shoot what?
towards the sound
Okay.
blindly.
Roll it to hit. See if anything
Okay.
happens.
Can I get advantage?
You would have disadvantage
No.
any-
No, you're
Okay.
just gonna roll a basic to hit.
14. Oh wait, I didn't roll to hit. I just rolled a dice. 1 second.
Or what's
I
your plus?
think I have a +5, so 19.
Okay, so you rolled a 19 total. Alright, so for Ash, Kai, and Pine, you all,
Wait, where did I hear that from?
the party
To
is
the
running this way. You heard that click to your left, kind of close. So you do that. Ash, Pine, and Kai, you all are all sprinting to keep up with everybody. Or well, Ash isn't.
Bitch.
And Pine isn't. So Kai is sprinting to keep up with everybody, but the three of
about
you,
Cal?
almost
Cal?
at the exact same time, start to realize that while on this smoke trail, you have been so hard laser focused on trying to go as fast as you can to catch up to wherever it ends that you have unknowingly been heading straight in a long loop towards the sobbing.
Oh.
And as you recognize this, Chaos raises his gun and fires directly in the direction of the now much louder sobs. And as he fires, the sobbing stops. And you hear this just horrendous, just guttural screech as something starts to bang and just rock the ground and just seemingly drag itself in your direction.
Is there trees?
Right.
There is no trees.
Is it
You
just
are in
barren
a
wasteland?
Barren wasteland, yes.
Oh,
Okay.
should we leave? That doesn't sound good.
Run.
I'm gonna go this way. And I start running in the opposite
With
direction.
this, you see Cal. She takes you like off of her shoulder and kind of positions you to where you're like on both of her shoulders, kind of like holding on. That way you're more
An
stout.
artillery
And
piece.
she sweeps the people on the ground. That being Kai, Kane, Pine, and Thorn was on Birch. Chaos as
Yes.
well. She grabs him with the other arm, and Holden she does not get. He's Holden. She picks them all up, and she starts sprinting in a direction. She clearly does not want the smoke.
Can I cast an extended haste on Cal to make her
Birch
faster?
will be following behind her because you know how Birch is, and he knows how he is. He's gonna
Wait,
be
can Cal
following her.
pick up Birch?
No, Birch is following.
No. Birch has Thorn on his shoulder, and
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
she has picked. You're on her shoulders, and she has everybody
Everyone else.
but Holden in her arms. So yeah, and you get the privilege of being on her back, but
You should be in
So-
between her boobs.
Jet also is up there in her arms as well.
You said
Jet's
everyone
just
but
happy.
Holden is in her arms?
Yes, Holden is just chilling.
Okay.
So
No, but we'll say Birch looked at him and was like, "Nice, good."
So, before I continue, I need to check with something. Zach, look at your DMs.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all should look at General.
Literally. This is how it goes. Monkey. Monkey.
Yes. Okay. So as you guys start sprinting, everybody, I mean, you're just trying to run from this sound, and it does appear to be keeping relative pace with everybody but Cal and the people she's holding. She is moving because Ash casted 9th level cocaine on her. And but besides that, so Birch and Thorn and Holden, you hear the thing starting to almost catch up to you. But at this point, you see Cal stop.
Uh-oh.
And the people with Cal, along with her, see what almost appears to be from a distance some sort of effigy in front of you.
Piss myself.
It is made of a single piece of relatively thin wood that is stuck into the ground. And as she kind of starts to walk closer to it, you see that there are 2 smaller, almost like round stumps on the ground, kind of like next to the pole. In the center of the pole, there is a large oval shape. And out of the sides of the pole are 2, like other almost stumps. So, what are we doing? It's just in your way.
Being afraid.
Birch is
You can't
gonna
entirely tell what it. You can tell it. It's something. It might be some sort of thing, like living. It might just be. We don't know.
Birch is
too
gonna-
foggy to tell.
Birch is gonna come to a stop, like right next to her, and he's gonna turn her. Why we stop it? It's getting close.
I don't know if we should destroy it or run away from it, because I don't know if it'll piss it off or weaken it.
Just I don't know. She just keeps running. As you pass it, you see that the pole was what once appeared to be a staff, holding 2 stumps that are like half connected to the oval. You notice the
Oh
oval
no.
is a shell
Oh no.
that has a large chunk missing out of the center of it, and it is hollowed, but dripping.
Oh no. Oh god.
Stuck
Wait,
out of
what
the
was the last
sides of
word
the
you said?
shell is pierced with 2 seemingly sort of like bone that are stuck into what appeared to once be arms. And on the ground, next to where the staff is stuck into the ground, are 2 legs, one of which has a head shoved down on top of what appeared to be a like calf bone. Not calf.
Why the
you know
fuck
what-
does this keep happening to him?
You recognize what remains
The
of
tibia.
your party member Ugwa. He is clearly not coming back from this.
Turtle!
Oh.
We must leave. This thing's bad.
I'm gonna. Can I like get on Cal's shoulders?
You gonna try and climb her? Oh, because like right now she has you like this, so you could have to like
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
attempt,
and I want
yeah.
to pull out my rifle
Okay.
if I can
So
do that.
you're-
Honestly, you're pretty good at getting out of restraints, aren't you?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm not gonna make you roll for that.
Not restraining orders though.
Because
So
I
I'll let
also
you
don't think she's like
climb
fucking like squeezing me.
I'll let you climb up her. You start to rifle around and on your back, and you pull out the rifle. And as you all are passing this effigy of what was once your friend, in the distance you hear like a, and then like almost like this like crackling screech is like it's hard to describe.
Can I turn towards that and shoot it?
Yes. And in the distance,
No.
you see just the slightest flash of a creature as it instantly
No.
like darts out of sight. But you can try to fire a shot at it. But let's
I don't
see
think I'm
who.
hitting it.
It was kind of loud, so Ash, you're on her back. You probably could have seen it too. Most people that are with Cal would have seen it, but this is what you
I
saw
wouldn't.
before it
I
darted
wouldn't
back
have
into the
seen
abyss.
it.
You would not have seen it.
No. Oh, of course it's a fucking Demogorgon.
Ish. It's not really like a Demogorgon, but it's just
But
freaky
what does that
and
mouth
lanky.
do?
Probably
I'm gonna shoot at it.
shred.
Okay, so you will be shooting after you have lost visual on it.
Yeah, I'll just kind of try to estimate where it went
Okay. Just give me a.
and
Well,
shoot.
you already
16.
have disadvantage,
It's
so.
not. Oh
with
well,
the
I'll
rifle.
roll. What if I roll like acrobatic in sleight of hand and everything ever?
No. You fire.
What do you mean I have disadvantage with the rifle?
Because literally, I don't think you've ever shot it.
Yes, I have.
Oh, you shot it like one time though.
Like 3.
I don't know. Either way, you're still getting used to firearms in general. So, either way, yeah. What did you get on the roll?
A 16.
Yeah, you fire.
I
You
think I'm hitting
see
it.
you see like a puff of ground kind of like pop up, where you can assume the bullet hit, and once again you hear the kind of like off in the distance, but it's further away now. You cannot see where.
Ah!
But so what are we doing?
Motherfucker!
Birch is trying to keep a hold of Thorn because he is sprinting full force now, and would probably fall off.
I will say, Birch. Cal is currently much faster than you.
Yeah.
And you started running a tad behind her, or a tad after her. It behind you, you now hear just the, and as you turn your head as you start running, you see a familiar to you sight
Oh no.
approaching you. Mind
Oh
you,
no.
I have told you how thick this fog is, which
Oh,
means that if
no.
you can start to see its outline, it is probably within 50 feet of you.
So can I see that?
So
No.
before you go on, I'm going to grab Thorn and put my finger around the rope that's around her, which will give me enough. Which should give me enough room to actually pull her out of it.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna yell, "Cal!" And I'm gonna hold her like a fastball to throw
Okay.
her.
So Cal, you see her turn her head, and Thorn's like, "Oh fuck!" And Cal, you see her kind of shift her arms, or she's now holding the 3 people or 4, however many, in one arm, and she raises a hand kind of backwards like this, and then faces
Okay.
forward again.
What am I gonna
need
throw?
you to give me just. We're gonna use this as if she's an improvised weapon.
Yeah.
Give me just a unarmed strike to see if you're accurate with throwing something.
Good luck, Thorn. Yeah, I'm gonna whisper. Good luck.
Man, hopefully there's not something
Nope.
that's good at stalking nearby and sees this opportunity. A 12. Okay, so you throw her and you just
Not exactly.
you miscalculate quite a bit. Cal is much further away than you had originally realized. But luckily, in between you and Cal is a man named Holden. And he sees this absolute diabolical screw up and manages to catch her and keep sprinting.
Dude, what is my fucking luck, dude?
Oh,
it's like playing rugby.
yes. So,
Except you can't throw forward.
yeah. So, with that, Birch, you kind of once again glance behind you as you're running, and you notice that this thing seemingly does not have legs. It's not running on legs. It is reaching out with these just immensely long, gangly arms, just planting them in the ground and dragging itself forward on what you assume to be its stomach. And this horrendous neck it has tops off with its head, what you can imagine is just a head with eyes, that has to be at minimum 30 feet in the air. This thing is ginormous.
I'm sorry.
Its body that it's dragging on the ground seems to be like
You're sorry. Blame
going
Chaos
back
for that.
quite a bit. I mean, it's big, and it might be. It's hard to tell at the moment, but now that you are sprinting
My
again,
bad for
it could
caring
be,
about the turtle.
Yeah, it could be gaining on you slowly, but it might be.
Can I see this thing?
No. You can hear that it's gotten closer, but you cannot see it.
I'm going to yell, "This thing is big! It might catch me!"
Okay.
Can I
How-
shoot
can
him
I
in the leg?
Can I see?
Good. It is D&D.
Can I?
Go ahead, Ryan.
Can I see? Birch.
Yeah, you can see Birch.
Okay.
Not well, but you can see him. You can kind
How
of like how he
far
can see
can I
this
see-
thing. He's kind of like you can see his
How
outline.
far ahead can I see?
Clearly, like perfectly clear vision, about 30 feet. But
What about like
it starts to get
hazy?
kind of hazy. Like you could see
Like
outlines of
I
stuff.
I can.
50 to 60 feet,
Yeah.
depending on the thickness of the fog.
Okay. I'm gonna warn Birch that I'm gonna teleport him, so to warn him to brace himself, and
Jump.
I'd like to vortex warp the big man to be in front of us. We'll
Should
probably
I
still
roll
catch up.
athletics?
You don't have to roll anything. Actually,
To like
to keep
land it
running,
properly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I roll it then?
Yeah,
Athletics?
go ahead.
That's a good one for me though. So
30.
Oh Jesus
I'd say
Christ!
he's fine.
I have a plus 16. So
Yeah, I'd say he's fine. So yeah, okay, Birch, you are now
I'd like to
with the group.
teleport in front of us,
All right.
because I know we'll be faster than him.
So Holden, by being him, is able to actually catch up with Cal and maintain speed with her. So he is running with you all. Birch, you are now with them, but you are once again kind of starting to fall behind.
Yeah. I'm sorry for interrupting, but as I'm there, I'm going to describe what I've seen.
Okay. So yeah.
It's huge. This thing has got massive arms, no legs. It's dragging it at its neck. We do not want to deal with that.
Did we know how to get out of here?
We can't just keep running. We need a fucking plan.
You guys
Chaos
never,
kicked the hornet's nest.
You guys never picked a direction.
No, we just
Like
ran.
you didn't intelligently pick a direction. Cal just picked a direction and ran, and everybody just went with her. Well, some by force, but
I
still.
mean,
So what I'm saying is, you guys,
Where's Jet?
she's in Cal's
She's
arms.
in Cal's arms.
What?
She picked Jet up, and Jet was just like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I'll let you finish.
So yeah, either way. So, wait, what were you gonna say, Adam? Because I was done there.
I was gonna talk more about the creature. When I be big, it's a lot bigger than me. It's building big,
I mean,
bigger maybe.
to the top of its head, it was like more than twice your height.
Oh, was it?
Yes, it was like it was a
Oh, I
minimum
thought
to the
it
top
was
of its
bigger.
head, 30 feet tall. Which
Still,
30
that's
feet.
like a pretty
is
short building.
you're less than 15 feet. You're like 13.
Yeah, I'm
You're
like-
not wrong.
I'm
Building,
like 12.
building height.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's like a building.
big
that-
building.
I couldn't see it properly, but it was big and it's fast.
We're
How is it that fast?
gonna
It's just dragging itself. Fuck!
And
Okay.
that's before I start lagging behind
I
again.
don't know if I have anything.
So,
Spin.
you guys, as you are running, this is not long after Birch has said this, so you're still lagged behind a little bit, but it's not by a lot. You start to notice the people. This is for the people on Cal. Birch, you notice this a few seconds later. That you can start making out what appears to be structures in front of you.
Uh-oh.
I'm thinking about doing the stump again.
The stump.
The stump. The giant stump that we hid in from the one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually also thinking something along those lines.
Is anybody pressing the
30
current
feet
predicament of structure?
by foot
What's that up ahead of us?
Is it a real structure? Is the thing? I'm
It appears to be a
thinking of?
wall.
Is it? Oh, is it not something we can pass through?
You can't immediately see an option for that.
How big is it?
Okay, I have an idea. How tall does the wall look?
Chaos, as you are getting closer, you can distinguish this as the walls of Nullforge.
Oh, we've run in the opposite direction. Fuck.
How tall?
Probably
Around.
this is the outer walls of the city, so these are slightly less tall, about 60 feet.
How tall do you think her jump height is right now?
Cal's with
Yes.
haste. She's like very big.
I have an idea, but
Can you kind of jump on other people?
Yeah, I
Yes,
have an idea,
Birds could
but
do like
that's the plan. That's the plan. The problem
then
is, how
what?
would I get up there?
Yeah, because not
I
only that,
can
I doubt she's
drag
going to be
you.
able to do that with people in her arms.
But how big is her jump height?
Uh,
What did we say?
I don't know. Her current speed, when she gets bigger, she's obviously faster, but there's no set rule for that. But
Do you have any other way to teleport me, Ash?
I have another thing of Vortex Warp.
If
I can do that 2 more times.
if I can throw her, like give her a boost up there, with like the best I can, you will need to teleport me if we make it, because I won't be able to get up otherwise.
Okay, I think I can do that.
So, Birch is going to quickly. He's going to yell, but not loud enough for the creatures to hear him, because he doesn't know how fucking smart they are. I can give you a boost up there.
Not very loud, he said.
That's
you're
the best
yelling
he
this to Cal?
Cal, yeah.
Okay, she looks at him. You all are still running to it at the moment. You're about there. She looks to you and she's like, "What about them?" And she kind of gestures to the ones in her arms currently.
They'll have to hold on tight.
She just kind of, all right, and then she gestures to
Um,
everybody else
I'm
on
going-
the ground. So like she's picking everybody up.
I'm going to cast jump on her.
Okay,
Do you think that will help?
that will
with being
definitely
boosted?
help.
I feel like it would.
Yeah.
It triples her jump height.
Yes.
Triples.
Okay. She might just be able to go up there.
Yeah, I was about to say this triples.
Yeah, she's
Haste
the
and
size of a half giant.
jump.
She has haste plus a triple jump. I'm gonna say she's gonna be able
Plus,
to
I
make
could
that.
give her kinetic jaunt.
So
Give it to
I'm
fucking
going
me.
to make her roll for it. She's gonna have to roll. Are we gonna do this pure just muscle jump, or is she gonna have to just try and be acrobatic with it to not fall?
probably just muscle
Jump. So she's gonna.
I was
So
about to say,
chaos.
just
She
the
so
fucking leap.
as she picks everybody up, I guess Chaos is like, no, I don't want Burst to feel cool, and then cast.
I was
jump
gonna do
on her.
both. To
Okay,
be
well,
fair,
cool. All right. So are you gonna do that? Do you want?
I was gonna say we do both.
Yeah. So Birch is up against the wall now. He's just arrived, and he's got his hands in like the cup shape, like, quickly, it's getting close.
Okay. She
And he looks towards he looks towards Ash and is like, do that thing again when you're up.
Okay.
So she starts to place a foot in Birch's hands, Chaos, if you want to do that before we do
Yeah,
this
I'm
and
going to
possibly
just-
get someone very hurt.
I'm going to touch her and say and do the thing.
So you're
I'm
just
just
like,
gonna I don't know just touch her head.
Nobody knows what he's doing.
Yeah, should I roll strength?
No,
then?
I'm gonna
Trust
say
me,
a
bro.
very cool incantation. Well,
You're assuming they know what that
Yeah.
is, though.
yeah,
Role
but
play it. Say something.
1 second.
Big hops.
You like tell the like I'm just telling you to let them know what that you did something.
Willy bee, I'm turning you into a spring. Yee!
I'm just gonna do that. Say like whatever incantation it is, and say, you jump high.
Jump.
Okay. She goes
Draw
"What?"
him.
and then
Shall
points
I
to
roll
Birch.
strength?
I'll do it. I'll do it good.
Don't worry.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, all right. So yes, you roll
Long live
strength,
the
Adam.
king.
She is going to roll athletics with advantage. Okay. What is Birch's roll?
12.
Okay, well, don't worry. She rolled a 31. So Birch, you push her, but before you can even get like a proper just, like your arms get to like here, and she just launches herself, and she manages to get on top of the wall with a very just really solid plant, and she puts everyone down, and she's like, either you do something, or I'm going back down there to get him.
I'm gonna put my shield up just in case.
Ash, as
I'ma
you start
go-
to kind
I'ma
of go
go
through
do
your
it.
incantations, you look down the wall, and from a higher view, the fog slightly thins, and you can see the visage of this creature just barreling towards Birch, and it is getting
Jesus Christ.
closer and closer and closer. Birch, you can now see the full visage of this thing in its whole and unholy glory, as it is roughly 30 feet away from you.
I'm going to pull it into my wall, shield wall, or tower shield, and I'm pulling out my axe, and I'm gonna yell back at it. I'm gonna roll back at it.
It does a very deep screech, and Ash,
Rah. I'd like to solve the puzzle.
what is
Uh,
save his life for
I-
300?
what is it? Not watch someone get turn into shredded cheese for 400. I'm going to cast I'm gonna start chanting. I'm gonna like put my arm forward, and he just like kick pokeballs basically, and then I point to another direction, and then he is there. I'm assuming fucking cold sweat, because I'd be shitting myself.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
he is.
Birch, you scream at this thing, and it does just like a sound back, and it gets to where it pulls one of its freaking giant hands up, and it starts to swing it out at you, and it gets feet from you, and then you disappear, and the party hears this massive crash against the wall, and it almost feels like the wall is about to come down, but it starts to settle
shit.
momentarily, and it's silent for a moment.
We need to keep moving.
Oh, like
gonna
that
look
thing.
down.
Go. Yeah, what's
No.
on the other side of the wall?
No, we're not.
Okay.
I am.
Birch would, to be honest.
Okay,
Birch
so
is gonna fall when he looks down.
Birch,
I think I'm
Chaos, and Cal, and
Terrified
Jet
too.
all go to the side of the wall and look down as you see just this absolute cloud of what appears to be dust from the wall and rubble, and obviously the fog isn't helping,
In the fog, yeah.
but it is completely silent. This thing, it appears as though it may have either incapacitated or killed itself, until you see a hand come out of the dust and plant itself in the wall and lift, and another hand come out and plant itself in the wall and lift as you see this thing's body start
We're gonna
rising
wanna
up
go.
the wall.
I was saying the other side of the wall.
Oh, the other side? Well,
Yeah,
either
I'm looking
way,
at the other side to see where the fuck we're going.
Birch, Cal, and Jet see this thing start to slowly climb the wall.
No, let's leave. I don't want to. I've had enough
Yeah,
of
leave
this.
where?
Let's get away.
Can I look down the other side of the wall?
Yes.
What
So
what do
down
I
the
see?
other side of the wall, you see what appears to be kind of like the residential district of Nullforge. It is not looking great. You see dead bodies strewn everywhere. What appears to be a couple corpses of raised as well. You give me a perception.
25.
Good job.
Nice.
So as you're looking around, the shaking of the wall, as you can only imagine, this thing is just shoving its freaking hands into the just rock and lifting itself up. Kind of like drives you to just have this laser focus. And as you're looking around the corpses and the buildings that are all just torn to shreds, you see what appears to be a group of people inside, like kind of like running through alleys and whatnot. A couple of them appear to be armed guards, like they have armor. They have, some of them have spears. You can't really get like a great description of them, other than you can just tell that there's about 4 people there. 2 of them appear to be wearing armor at the very least, and yeah, they're running around the city. They seem like people, not raised. Their movements are too
Well,
calculated.
what I was talking about is can we get down?
Oh, there, you can get down.
Like,
Just jump.
but is it just a wall? Okay. I have an idea, but it's not great.
As you say this, Cal comes up behind everybody, grabs them, and just
Swords. I was gonna say we all get swords out and just try to fucking like slow our descent.
yeah, that would have
On
not.
the wall.
Birch would have jumped off on his own.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Birch
so-
would have jumped off on his own.
Cal grabs
Yeah.
everybody who isn't
There's
Birch
no way we're
and jumps
surviving a
off of the
60-foot
wall.
fall here.
Dog. She rolled a 2. But it's fine because that's a total of
We're gonna
18. So she hits.
Can I on the fall down? Can I use Misty Step because I don't trust this bitch
Yeah. On your
when we're like halfway
So,
down to
she
just
grabs
teleport?
everybody and just like is just plummeting, and she hits the ground, and it's just and she everybody kind of besides Chaos, everybody kind of fumbles out of her arms. Nobody takes any damage, but as that dust kind of clears, you see her like on the ground, and she seems dazed, but she manages to kind of like half stand up. But you can tell that one of her calf like
Motherfucker.
muscles, not muscles, but either way, like the bones, lower part of your leg. Ryan, what is that called?
Tibia,
Femur?
fibula.
Yeah.
You know what
that,
I
that.
just remembered I
Tibia
had?
and fibula, like those, you can tell that something is not right there. She's able to walk, but she is considerably
Tibia.
slower. And
You know what I just remembered I had?
what?
A fucking grappling hook.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm going to jump
Give me an
as
athletics.
well, and I can do that.
So could she, and she may have broken her leg.
And I
So-
have teleportation.
I rolled a nat 20.
Motherfucker.
Okay, so as everybody sees Cal kind of get up and kind of favor her leg, you see Birch
Oh my god!
come down, and it's like everybody's focused on Cal. You're not even looking up. You just see Birch standing just completely straight, just like they just and just plants himself in the ground. He's like, "Hey."
The plan was, if I
Iron
rolled
Man
terribly
landing.
enough, was to use my tattoo to grab onto the strongest thing I could see and like slow my fall.
I mean, yeah, you You could say you did that. I was just doing that because it sounded funny. But
No, that's funny. So,
I had like,
and I'm
dude,
gonna
I
run
really-
up to everybody, and I'm gonna like kneel next to Cal. If we need a lead on me, we can go. That thing is still climbing.
she's kind of starts to say, "I'll be fine." And hey Ryan.
I don't believe you.
Shut up, idiot.
Hey Ryan.
Yeah.
You got any more haste?
You want more drugs?
Because as she starts to say that she's fine, she goes pale and gets the cold sweats as it seems
Idiot.
that the spell has worn off. And she is now in a state of exhaustion.
I'm going to. Do I know what this is? I would assume so, because
Probably
it's
not.
happened to me.
I mean, yeah, it's happened to you, but I mean, at the moment there is a lot going on. So you just kind of see her go pale and fall to a knee. So,
I'm going to immediately wrap her arm around my shoulder and look at everyone. We need to leave now.
Pine, can you handle this? And pointing to Cal.
she kind of like looks panicked, and she kind of and then she just kind of like runs over to her. She like taps her leg, and then she looks over to Birch, and she like slaps his leg, points at Cal, and does that. Like pointing to the ground.
Lower her down.
You lower her down.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do that. You kind of like lay her on the ground. Pine climbs on top of her and kind of like climbs on top of her chest here, and you see her like tracing her fingers over like the center of her chest, and as she does it, you see the same rune that appeared earlier when Cal like got bigger reappear.
Yeah.
And Pine does something to the center of it, and as that happens, you see Cal start to shrink again. And Pine backs off, points at her, and like pretty much
Yeah.
yeah.
And I pick her back up.
Doesn't seem like she's able to do anything to help her with the exhaustion, but she has made it easier to transport her.
What about the leg? Can you what's the word? Splint it?
She just goes like this, and she starts like pointing like.
Okay.
We need to get moving. I can probably help her, but we need to get moving. I think we should.
Yeah.
I have an idea with the fucking Batman grapple hook.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna lean down a bit on my knee. Anybody that needs a ride, get on now, or I'm leaving you behind. We can't stay here.
I'd probably definitely climb up with my double pirate cosplay. Yeah.
Probably holding onto like the tops of my fucking cloak.
Mm-hmm.
So you see,
where are we
like
running?
a second cloak.
yeah.
We are running away from that.
Okay, so I'm gonna take out the fucking Batman grapple hook and
Oh,
just
God.
like point at the tallest building I can see, like relatively that way, and just shooting.
Start sending yourself. All right. So yeah,
Yeah.
you managed to do that just fine. Everybody but Pine and Holden climb on to Birch, and
I should have grabbed Thorn. No.
Thorn's on me already.
does-
So
yeah, she was already
Okay.
Oh fuck.
on. You. Let's see. I'll wait for him to get back. That way he doesn't miss anything.
will you though?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming Ugwa's death is because Zach wants a new character.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm back. Sorry, I threw up and I was choking on my own
He
vomit.
does need someone who's easier to roleplay.
Kinky.
Ah.
You good now?
Maybe.
Ballin'? Okay.
You should use Loki to clean your mouth.
Yum. Okay, so you see Pine shift into what appears to just be like a bird, like a crow, maybe. and start flying slightly above Birch and running. Like while he's running along, Holden is just doing Holden things and sprinting. So yeah, you all are running along the wall. And are you, so where exactly are you going? Are you just running, or are you trying to, I'm asking Chaos here specifically, are you trying to like find something to hide in? You did see people, so you don't know, I mean, if they could be bad, they could be good.
I'm going to go to the tallest building I can see that's far away. I'm going to see what they're doing, and I'm going to also see if I can see those other people and see what they're
Okay,
doing.
I'll say you're able to move
I'm
pretty
going
quick
to
there.
be a spectator.
So you managed to whip yourself around really well. You gained considerable distance. It seems that within this part of the city, the fog does seem a bit thinner. You can see about twice the distance that you could outside the wall. But as you get on this building, as you kind of like grab the crest of the building and pull yourself up, you hear a like incredibly loud just crash. And as you look behind you, you
Jumping.
see Birch running with everybody, but about like 80 feet behind him is
God.
that creature that has now dropped off the top of the wall and is now trying to recuperate itself once more. And is slowly getting back up and looking in their direction. Give me a perception outside of that.
So that's an 18.
Okay. You
Which isn't
as you're looking around kind of
particularly
frantically,
what I wanted.
you all, not you do see like the slightest hint of what looks like you saw maybe like a leg and a part of a fabric kind of dart behind a building in an alley kind of close to you, running in the opposite direction of like, they're not running towards you, they're running away from you. So yeah.
And this is just is Chaos anywhere near us? Like, has he already grappled?
You can
Yes.
see him. He's up on a building a ways in front of you, but
I'm just gonna see if they try to hide or
I think I might suggest hiding. I think I might, like, I don't think we can keep running from
where are you gonna
this.
hide a half giant? Just curious.
Inside of
Building.
a bell.
I mean, I'm not shutting it down. I'm just genuinely curious what the idea is. You're in a residential area.
Bar.
um
Oh, residential. Different
maybe the
garage.
Coliseum?
You're in a residential area. The Coliseum is more central to the city and also got nuked. So
You probably have to fucking find a bell tower for me to
remember
hide
what
in.
I told you, that like 2/3 of the city is now just a hole, and it's
Yeah, I
like there's just a
forgot about
fine line where the city now exists and part of it doesn't.
Fucking Shibuya incidented.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
I do not know. Is there any mansions?
You know, you're in like the middle class-ish area. And
Why'd you have to be so
anywhere like
tall?
high class, like you know where the main keep is at.
Do we know what
that is
happened to
a
Moss?
ways away. You know he
Moss
was
has been sealed.
you know
in the
he
prison.
was fighting the guy when he went nuke mode.
I don't know where to go.
So
Attention, all sorcerers in Shibuya.
Chaos, what are
Moss
you
has
doing?
been
We know
sealed.
that they're gonna try and hide. At least that's what it sounds like the plan is.
I'm gonna watch what they do, and if they hide, I'm going to also hide.
Okay. Birch. Well, here, let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you kind of like.
Depending on where they go to hide, I'll follow
Here's
them.
what we're gonna do. Okay. I am gonna look something up on Google,
Uh-oh.
and when I press enter, you are gonna have a 45-second timer to discuss where you're gonna hide, because that adds some, you know, stress to it. Time starts now. If you do not decide in 40 seconds, it might catch up to
You die.
Okay. Barn. No barn.
Give me a
The
perception.
big house. Big
Shush.
house. A big.
Perception.
Roll perception. See if there's
36,
any.
19. You see what appears to be kind of like a tavern. It is one of the larger buildings here. It's kind of on an intersection. It might be able to fit Birch, but there is not a large opening. So you might have to try and kind of make one if you're going to get him inside. You have 10 seconds left. Is this
Or
what you're going
Vorpal.
to try and do?
I'm gonna blast it open. The firebolt.
Okay, time stops. So you firebolt it. You do manage to get a decent bit of distance on the creature, because it was trying to kind of get itself back up. So you managed to turn a corner to the direction of the tavern, at which point Birch had the wherewithal to kind of duck to try and make it harder for the creature to see him above the houses and whatnot.
Yeah.
You blasting a hole in the side of the tavern kind of gave Birch the, oh, okay, well, I guess that's where I'm going in, because that obviously wasn't a big enough hole for him. So Birch, give me a sleight of hand for this
Oh,
roll here. You'll
I have
you'll
plus 2 for
understand.
that.
You'll understand.
18.
It'll
I
make
do
sense.
want to
18.
do
Okay.
something.
Oh, nice.
After
Hold
this.
on one second. Hold on one second. Birch, you managed to kind of like shove your hands in here and very quietly break open a hole that's large enough for you to kind of like belly crawl inside.
With him on me.
You do note. No, you put them down beforehand.
Okay.
You do notice though, as you crawl inside, the floor seems to be creaking quite a lot. Like an unusual amount. It does not seem like this is a solid floor.
It doesn't have ears.
Chaos, what were you gonna try and do?
If I see it, did I see them go where they went?
Yes.
If I see it go towards them, and like get, though, if I think it's going to find them, I am going to do something.
Okay, so real quick, you used your grappling hook and all that stuff, so I'm assuming to do that, you obviously had to put all of your like guns away for the time being. They're
Yeah.
all holstered. So yeah, you're kind of providing Overwatch at the moment.
Can I do something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'd like to hopefully cast a like minor illusion to make it seem like there was a never hole in the door.
Good job. I was about to give somebody a hint to do that as Jet. So yeah, you could do that, no problem. Give me an Arcana to see how
Oh no.
flawless it is. It's not going to be that hard.
Oh.
But
I wish I could add to this, but I'm too far away.
You
What'd
were
you
yeah, just
17. Okay.
17.
Yeah. So you managed to make it look, from what you can tell, exactly how it was before. But I mean, either way, it seems passable to you. Everybody is inside. Chaos at this point, you do lose sight of them, like directly, but you know they're.
But I know where they are.
You know where they're at. As you're watching the creature take that turn that they did, it slows down as it hits that corner. It's still slowly dragging itself, but now it's kind of like looking around more. It's snaking its head. You see it kind of like duck its head down really low to look into some of the buildings and all of that. And as you're staring at it, from a ways behind you, on the wall.
Me?
Uh-oh.
Are you gonna turn?
I think I have to.
Okay.
No.
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 All right.
I'm just gonna look for another building and just go. Grapple.
Okay.
Because I don't think I can beat the speed of this
Okay. You grapple away
unless I do that.
and give me an acrobatics.
Yes, sir. Can I get advantage?
No. In fact, you're having disadvantage on this roll.
That's a 21. Oh. That's still a 21.
Okay, cool. You manage to zip over to another relatively tall building. It's kind of like a grain silo. Seeming not grain, like a water silo.
I'm gonna
Water
look
tower?
behind me, see if I can see anything, and if I do see something, I'm grappling away again.
As you look behind you, as you're climbing up on the building, on top of the other building you were on, you now see that creature as it clicks at you.
Multi-face.
Yes.
Demogorgon, bitch.
It is on
What-
top of the building
lips.
that you were on before.
Does it look like it's about to start moving again?
It is
Or
standing, or it is like it's sat with its legs completely bent, with one of its clawed hands kind of resting on the building, and the other one pulled up to its side, and it's like
rifle.
and it's just kind of sitting there with its like mouth. Okay, so you go to like not wanting to lose sight of it, but give me not sleight of hand. That's too easy.
Sleight of hand. Say sleight of hand. No, come
Uh,
on. No, that's bullshit. I have fucking talents for a reason.
Yeah, but you're panicking.
Okay, give me disadvantage.
Yeah, but you have expertise on it, so you can just roll a 10.
And I have talents for a reason.
And it's
Roll
a
a
busted
gumption.
ability, so I don't like it.
Roll for gumption.
It's the game.
Give me a dexterity check.
That's some bullshit.
Okay.
Wait.
So-
Is that where? Wait. Does reliable talent work?
No.
You're not proficient in it.
You know,
I am proficient in dexterity checks.
I don't care.
You can't be proficient in it.
That's some
So-
bullshit. That's some absolute bullshit.
Dude, reliable talent is such a busted ability. I don't want to hear it, dude. It is literally just, oh, I have proficiency on it. I will never fail a roll again. It's not fun. I don't care. So, either way, you manage to pull out your gun, and you go to aim at the creature. It does not move.
I'm gonna. Fuck. Do I look away? Shit. I wanna. Can I tell what the big one is doing without looking away?
Are you chameleon?
Not at the moment.
Can I hear it getting closer to me?
You hear shuffling, and just like the of its hands hitting the ground, but
I'm
not
going to
really.
take a
It's
deep
moving
breath.
Too slow.
I'm gonna take a deep breath. And I'm going to aim and fire.
Cool.
And you die.
Give me
I'm dead now.
Give me a hit.
I'm mad at this thing, to be fair. I shouldn't be doing this, but
Yeah,
I'm
make a
mad
very
at it
loud
for
noise
Oogwa.
while the big thing is actively looking for something to kill.
I have a grappling hook. 22.
Okay. You steady your aim. Line up your crosshair directly with this thing's center mass as it's sitting there just seemingly staring at you with its eyeless head. And you pull the trigger. And everybody within the tavern, you do hear this thing extremely
It will
close
also
to you.
hopefully
it seems to be
get them off of
right
get
next
it
to
off
the
of them.
tavern. Like you hear the shuffling and the dragging of its just elongated, horrible body. But then you hear just that crackle, that like small explosion almost, and you hear this thing perk up, and immediately, as it gets quieter, and Chaos, as you pull that trigger, you see the bullet pass through what you now recognize as an illusion.
Motherfucker.
And
Grapple.
Clever girl.
behind you, on the same water tower you are on,
Grapple hook.
You can try and grapple
I'm just
away.
gonna. Oh, well, first, I am just going to jump,
Okay.
and then grapple hook.
So
I'm going
are
to
you
fucking
looking down before you
leap.
jump?
No, I'm just going to look for a far away building that I think I can grapple to. Just something I think I can successfully grapple to and grapple away after I jump and pray.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics. I'll make this one not that bad for you.
And do I have disadvantage?
No.
Be careful.
Do I
My
give
heart
him
is beating.
disadvantage?
Motherfucker. 21.
So as you go down, you jump from the building, and as you jump, you look behind you to see that this thing actively had a claw out to where you were standing. It seemed like it was about to grab you as you jump. But knowing what you knew from watching it earlier, if it wanted you, it could have had you. Just knowing its
playing
speed.
with you. It's playing with you.
And as you're looking at it, and you go to look around for another place to fling your grapple, instead of a building, and instead of a skyline, so to speak, you see a large hand in your path as you jump. And
I'm hitting the hand.
and we now switch to everybody else's POV.
No, wait.
After you hear this gunshot, a couple seconds later, after you hear the shuffling exit, you hear a loud screech, seemingly from the big creature again, and a scream. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
No, we're not. No, that's bullshit.
Love you.
I have a teleportation ring.